Okay, so we've got our diagram again, um, where we have the price on the vertical axis and the quantity on the horizontal axis. So the horizontal axis is quantity demanded or supplied. So here we go, 1 million to 10 million. Quantity demanded or supplied. We've got €10 to €80, the price of whatever product. So we see the equilibrium where the market is balanced, is in equilibrium, is €40 and 5 million pieces. And so here, the customers, consumers want 5 million. They want and can buy 5 million and the suppliers want and can produce 5 million at €40. So they're both happy with that price and that quantity. That's the equilibrium. Now, if instead, if instead we have a deficit market, so it's not in equilibrium, it's in disequilibrium. Deficit means carenza. If we are in a deficit market, that means the supplier has supplied too few. Maybe A, we can see, is €25 and 4 million. And in this situation, at €25, people will demand about 6 million, or a bit more than 6 million at €25. So the supplier will run out, it will finish the product very quickly, and there'll be lots of people wanting more. So in fact, the supplier will have to increase the price and increase the production. So it will move from disequilibrium. It will move from disequilibrium to equilibrium. So from a deficit market to an equilibrium market. Alternative, a surplus market, that's giacenza. The supplier produces too many. Here we can see at B that at €55, he's prepared to produce 6.5 million. But at €55, the customer will only want 3.5 million. If we look at the same point along horizontally, it's only 3.5 million that the demand is. So that will mean they won't be able to sell a lot of products. A lot of people won't buy these products. And they'll be left unsold. So the suppliers, the producers, will have to reduce the price and produce less. So we're going towards the equilibrium, from disequilibrium, from a surplus market to a market in equilibrium where it's towards the 5 million and 40 price. So always there's this pressure in a deficit market is to increase production and increase the price. In a surplus market, there will be a pressure to reduce production and reduce the price. So we go towards equilibrium. Now, there can be shifts in demand. There can be big changes, fundamental changes in demand. If something fundamentally changes, for example, if people suddenly have a lot more money in their pockets because there's been, less tax, people have got more spending power, they've got more money, suddenly the whole of the line will move for demand. It will go towards the right, so that people are prepared, they want and can pay more. They can pay more because there's more money in their pocket. And this will mean the equilibrium point has moved from the price of €2.5 or 2.25 euro and producing a bit more than 2.5 million to nearly €3, so 2.80 euro and maybe 2.80 million, 2.8 million. So we see the demand has increased and the supply has extended. So the supply has extended a bit more. In this situation, we can see the price and the quantity both go up. So yes, you must always do the labels and always do the arrows and always show where the equilibrium price is and where the equilibrium quantity is. Like the diagram, exactly like the diagram. You've got the labels like D1, D2 and S1. Okay. Now, you can also have an increase in supply. Maybe they find a lot of oil and suddenly there's a lot in the oil market, there's a lot more supply. The supplier wants and can supply a lot more. And in this case, the demand will extend. Yes, you've got an increase in supply and an extension in demand. And we can see the price has gone down because of this increase in supply, and the quantity supplied has gone up. So here we've got the arrows again, we've got S1 and S2. So S2 represents the shift in supply. And we can see the dynamics. From this we can see the dynamics. Normally in your diagrams you don't have to put the price. You can put just P for price and Q for quantity, and you don't have to write the numbers. But you do have to demonstrate the dynamics in any diagram requested for IGCSE. They say, can you draw a diagram to demonstrate the dynamics of the shift in what the forces in the market? So that would be an increase in supply. A decrease in supply, maybe this could be, I don't know, maybe a terrible weather has destroyed all the vegetables, all the wheat in the farms, and this has reduced supply. And here we see that the supply goes from S1 to S2, so it goes left. There you can see the quantity is reduced. It's moved left, so the demand is contracted because the price has increased. So the demand has contracted, but the supply has decreased. So we've got this shift in supply. And then obviously the quantity supplied and demanded is less. So we've got the arrows and the labels. Very important to put the labels. You don't need to put the numbers, but just write P or price and quantity, Q or quantity, and then label the lines and put the arrows to show the direction. And that is how we try to demonstrate the dynamics in a market.